Hi everyone, this is Andrea Smith, and today I'm going to talk to you about effective weight loss, how you lose weight effectively. So I work in conjunction with health-rewards.co.uk, and they reward people for eating healthily, for looking after their bodies and being healthy in your body and mind. And that's where I come in. During the week at 12 o'clock, Nathan talks about how you exercise and Gabby talks about nutrition. So we all do this free of cost for Health-Rewards, just because we would like you to learn how to look after your mind and body, eat healthily, and feel good about yourselves. So, just having confidence about yourself. So, my name is Andrea Smith, and I'm here to talk to you today about effective weight loss. I'm a hypnotherapist. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and I work at Hypnotherapy in Surrey.com. So I'd really appreciate if people come down here and click on there and share it with your Twitter followers, share it with your Periscope followers. I'd really appreciate it, because some of these tips I give you, they're for free, but I'm not getting any return and I don't wish to, but I just want people to know about these little things. So today I'm going to talk to you about some basic rules of weight loss. So when I tell you these rules, you'll think, really, that doesn't work, but I'll explain to you how and why it's going to work. So how do you lose weight effectively? So you first eat when you're hungry. Don't eat just in the middle of the day, snack, have a drawer full of, at work, have a drawer full of lots and lots of little things that are not good for you. Eat what you want to eat. Eat smaller portions. Eat really slowly. Excuse me. And stop eating immediately when you're full. So notice these rules tell you that you can eat foods. Just learn to listen to your body. If your body is telling you to have that packet of crisps, fine. Eat only half and eat half of it later. It's important that you're not depriving yourself. So that's the mind and body connection coming. Because I don't tell people not to eat anything or not to do anything, because then their body feels deprived. And when their body feels deprived, they automatically go towards eating a lot of it later on. So it's not worth it. I'm sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. So, again, so obviously it's better not to eat too much. It's better to eat healthy foods. So when we teach our children, when they're really young, to choose their own foods, you realize, and you're watching them, you see that they automatically go towards healthy food. They don't wish to have lots of naughty foods. After a while, they don't feel it's healthy for them either. So just train your body to naturally go towards the healthy eating. Re-educate your body. Feel that you're creating this natural ability. So that happens naturally. You feel okay in your mind and body, and then you're not depriving yourself of eating, and you're automatically eating the things that are just right for you. And exercising regularly, of course. So eating very slowly helps to re-educate your body to realize when it's full. When it's completely full, it's important to stop eating immediately. Put that food away, cover it with cling film, put it back in the fridge, put it back in your lunchbox, put it away, and eat when you're hungry again later. Those are those 5 golden rules that I teach all my clients, and it really works. So eat when you're hungry, eat what you want to eat small portion sizes, because your body and your stomach size is really tiny, it's not huge. Eat very slowly to re-educate your body so that it recognizes when it's full or not, and it's not overstuffing itself. And it naturally reduces its size and naturally reduces its ability of how much to eat. And then stop eating immediately when you're full. Even if in your restaurant, just stop eating and just tell the waiter, no, you're not ready to give up your food. You're going to eat it in a little while, and everything is fine. There's nothing to be embarrassed. You're just following a really healthy, effective routine of weight loss. Again, can you please come down here and share this with your Twitter followers so people just know exactly what to do and when to do and how to lose their weight, to feel good about themselves, feel more confident about themselves. Again, I'm Andrea Smith. I work at hypnotherapieinside.com, and today I am talking on Periscope in conjunction with health-rewards.co.uk. Now, it seems obvious to tell you to eat when you're hungry, but this rule just relates to your body's natural inclination of not starving, of not feeling starved or deprived, or feeling that something's lacking in your life. And when you feel something's lacking, you automatically, it's like thinking of the elephant in the room. You automatically think of the elephant in the room. So you automatically go towards these foods that are really not right for you. So it works effectively if you do this, and helping you lose weight, and you will lose weight permanently. Now, treats. What about if you ask me now? So what about, do I still treat myself? Yes, treat yourself, but eat smaller portions of those treats, because your body feels satisfied with smaller portions. So you don't feel deprived again, you don't feel starved again. And they are both physical and psychological reasons for you to maintain a healthy diet and healthy weight loss. So it's important to be healthy. So, and you enjoy things. If you enjoy things, you must do them. Remember, they had two positive side effects of eating small portions of these treats, is that so your body doesn't go into starvation mode and doesn't lose the overall effect of your weight loss. So some people go on a very, very strict diet. They go on an Atkins diet, only a meat diet, or some of these lots and lots of diets out there. Your body feels really deprived. Your mind feels you're starving all the time. You're constantly thinking about food. You're constantly worrying about what you're going to eat next, how you're going to cope, how you're going to, and then you resent that diet. You hate it with every fibre of your being. You're constantly thinking of yourself as really big and really fat. Then one day somebody puts something in front of you, a big Victoria sponge or a cake or something, and then you eat something that you're not allowed to. You feel like you're a failure, and then you stop that diet immediately. You feel, oh, it's not working, no point me doing this, and you fail to lose weight. Or you lose weight for a little while, and then suddenly you fall off. So because diets, that's the reason diets don't work. So, and also you want to prevent yourself from being psychologically deprived. Psychological deprivation leads to your body feeling as if you're starved, not feeling good about yourself. And then diets are really strict because you have to eat these portions, these really odd kind of foods, or these odd portions of foods, and you don't feel it's natural. So the way I'm going to teach you, and the way I'm teaching you right now, is a natural way of losing weight naturally. And this low mood goes into binge eating. So you binge, and then you're overeating sometimes, and then you're feeling really sick, and it goes into a vicious cycle of you not losing weight at all. So training your stomach to recognize when it's full. So I'm just going to ask you to write down a few things, to realize how you can train yourself. So when you eat half portion slices, just note down what you've eaten, what you've not eaten. Eat really, really slowly. Spend your time chewing your food, just enjoying every morsel of it. If necessary, get up from the table, walk around, sit back on the table. After eating your meal, stop and say, I'm full. And just stop eating completely, cover it with cling film, put it back in the fridge, and you can heat it up, reheat it up, and eat it later. So if you're not full, carry on eating, but eat really, really slowly. Okay? And just put your fork down after every mouthful. Stop eating as soon as you feel even slightly full. Remember, you can always go back to eating that same food in half an hour. There's nobody stopping you from doing so. Do this at every meal, and remember, you're retraining your body, you're retraining your stomach not to feel deprived, but eat in a healthy manner. So how does emotions come into effect of you eating? Everybody talks about, oh, I'm an emotional overeater. What does that even mean? So realize that when people are upset, they will eat foods that make them feel good about themselves. Exactly. Negative emotions lead to excessive eating. And then it leads to more negative emotions because you feel really terrible about yourself. And then it leads to excessive eating and leads to weight gain. That's how emotions work. So just realize that most people, if they're feeling good about themselves in the way they're going to eat these small portions of food, then they eat really slowly, they eat really healthily, and they lose weight. So just realizing the things you can do. So different people eat for different reasons. I just want you to write down, why do you eat? Write down below. Just write down in, a piece of paper, what are the main reasons why you eat. So describe how you feel about your life when you're eating some naughty foods. Just remember that we need to feel positive and not negative. And so when you're writing it down, look at the reasons why. So just in case you're feeling hungry suddenly and you say to you, am I hungry? Look at the reasons why you're going to eat in the middle of the day instead of at meal times. Am I eating now because I'm hungry, or am I eating because I'm just bored? I feel rubbish about myself. I don't feel good. I feel like nothing's working for me. I feel tense. I feel stressed. Something's occurring in my life. And just write an emotional diary of why you're doing so. And do that on a regular basis. And it's important when you do that, you will be able to write an emotional diary. Exactly. Write the date and time. What do you want to eat and when you want to eat it? What prompted you to eat it? And how do you feel when you eat that certain thing? Did you eat it? Did you not? So by writing it down, you'll see the pattern developing of when you're stressed, why you're eating, and then you'll be able to gain a little self-control. So again, I invite people to invite your Twitter followers here. Just ask them to come and view this Periscope, because it's important for people to know these small little tips, that are important for your permanent weight loss. So why are you eating certain things? What's the reason for eating? What prompted you to eat them? Also write down, why do you crave certain foods? Do you ever binge eat? Do you just pick up, a whole cake from the supermarket and then just overeat that whole cake? Do you find it really difficult to eat certain foods at certain times? How do you define binge eating? Binge eating is defined as a feeling, that strong impulse of eating something even though you're not hungry, and just eating and eating and eating it till you're completely feeling sick. So there's a difference between listening to your body and recognizing hunger and responding to cravings. So if you slow everything down, you relax, you calm, you breathe, you eat really slowly, you recognize your body's just whether they're cravings or you're responding to hunger. You'll be able to recognize them and be in control of yourself and not overeat at certain times when you're emotional, you're feeling emotionally insecure, or the emotions are overtaking you. So then you will go to eat something that's not really good for you. So eating when you're not hungry because you're craving something, for example, is a really, really bad habit to develop, and you need to be in control of that. Remember, if you're in control of that, you really lose your weight and you really feel good about yourself. Controlling your eating is the most important aspect of losing weight and successful weight loss. So write down in your emotional diary, what foods do you crave? Why? When do you eat? Why do you eat it? What is the cause of you eating it? What do you feel when you're eating it? Did you eat it at all? What did you feel after you ate it? So just understanding that eating is always related to how we feel about ourselves, and how we feel about ourselves is an important factor in how we're going to be in control of what we eat. And then adding the other elements of exercise and everything. Like I said, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and I teach people to retrain their minds into eating healthily, being in charge of their mind and body, and being in control of themselves, so they'll be able to control their eating and only eat when they're hungry, and not eat when things have overwhelmed them, when stress takes over, when anxiety hits, or eating just because they feel this craving of these certain foods. And sometimes people, the supermarkets and the food industry puts a lot of foods that have got this addictive qualities in them, and they're not good for you, and they're not good for health. And you know that it says on the label as well. You know what you need to eat when you need to eat. It's always choose to eat things that are healthy and a healthy option. And if you want to have a treat, fine, eat it. but eat it in really small portions just to satisfy you for that moment in time. Stop eating immediately and when you're full, and then don't go back to eating that treat. Eat the next day, finish off the next day, because a chocolate bar definitely lasts the next day. And you can be in control of your mind and body at all times. And there's no need for you to overeat it just because you feel bad about yourself. You need to eat healthily, be in control of yourself, and be in charge of what you're putting in your body, because your body is the temple, remember. So that's all today for today's Periscope. My name is Andrea Smith. I work in hypnotherapy and Sarah.com. Please come down here and tap on there and invite your Twitter followers. I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, share it with Periscope followers. Just realize that you are in charge of your mind and body. You are in control of yourself. And when you're in control, you will be able to eat the things you want to eat when you want to eat it, and be in control of it at all times, and not overeat in times of stress or anxiety. Just feel that you'll be able to relax and be in charge of yourself, and use the deep breathing techniques that I've taught you in the past. Go back to my previous Periscopes and you will see them all described and just explained clearly, and you'll be able to really be in charge of yourself at all times. So thank you for watching. I'm Andrea Smith. I work in conjunction with health-rewards.co.uk. I'm here to help you achieve permanent weight loss with retraining your mind and body to eat healthily. And health-rewards.co.uk, they encourage people and they reward people to eat healthily, be in charge of themselves, and lose weight healthily. So thank you for watching me. I will speak to you next Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Bye for now.